1. Follow your passion even when it scares you. David always loved photography. Every spare moment was spent behind the lens, capturing sunsets, laughter, and life's little moments. But he buried that passion beneath the practical career of accounting because it felt safer. For years, David went through the motions, but he felt unfulfilled. One day, he stumbled upon an online photography contest. His heart raced as he considered entering. What if my work isn't good enough? What if people laugh at me? Still, something inside urged him to try. To his surprise, his photo won second place. The recognition wasn't just about the prize, it was the validation he needed to pursue his passion. Slowly, David started taking freelance gigs and eventually turned his love for photography into a full-time career. Following your passion might be scary, but it's where fulfillment lies. The first step is always the hardest, but it's worth it. 2. Learn to let go of what holds you back. Sophia carried the weight of resentment like a boulder on her back. Years ago, a close friend had betrayed her, and the pain lingered. Every time she thought about forgiveness, she'd scoff, "Why should I let them off the hook?" But one sleepless night, Sophia stumbled across a quote. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. The words struck her. She realized the anger was hurting her more than it was affecting the person who wronged her. She decided to write a letter, not to send it, but to release her feelings. As she wrote, she felt lighter. Eventually, she forgave, not for them, but for herself. That moment of letting go allowed Sophia to focus on her dreams and her future. Letting go isn't about condoning what happened. It's about freeing yourself from its grip. 3. Invest in yourself. Every single day, Sam was always too busy for self-care. His routine was a blur of work, errands, and endless scrolling on social media. Deep down, he knew he wanted more for his life, but he kept putting off change, thinking, "I'll start tomorrow." One day, Sam met an old mentor who told him, "Your greatest investment isn't your job or your possessions. It's you. If you don't nurture yourself, nothing else will thrive." Sam decided to start small. He began reading for 15 minutes every morning, swapped scrolling for learning a new skill, and set aside 30 minutes daily to exercise. Over time, these small investments transformed his life. He felt healthier, more confident, and more equipped to handle challenges. Small, consistent efforts to invest in yourself compound into significant changes over time. You are your greatest asset. 4th, step out of your comfort zone regularly. Emily hated public speaking. Just the thought of standing in front of people made her palms sweat. But when her boss asked her to lead a team presentation, she couldn't say no. She spent weeks preparing, practicing in front of the mirror, and recording herself. On the day of the presentation, her hands shook as she stepped up, but she pushed through. To her surprise, the presentation was a success. Her boss praised her, and her colleagues applauded her effort. That moment gave Emily a new perspective. Discomfort leads to growth. She started seeking new challenges, volunteering for leadership roles, and even joining a public speaking club. Growth lies on the other side of fear. The more you step out of your comfort zone, the more you realize you're capable of far more than you believe. 5. Be kind and make a difference. Liam had a habit of rushing through life, always focused on his own goals. One day, while waiting in line at a coffee shop, he noticed a young girl struggling to count her coins to pay for a muffin. Without thinking, he stepped forward and said, "I've got it." The girl's eyes lit up with gratitude, and her smile lingered in Liam's mind for the rest of the day. That small act inspired him to do more. He started volunteering at a local shelter and offering mentorship to underprivileged youth. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, gave Liam a sense of purpose. He realized that true fulfillment comes not from what you achieve for yourself, but from the impact you make on others. Kindness costs nothing, but can mean everything. Every small act has the power to create a ripple effect of positivity. These 5 principles, following your passion, letting go, investing in yourself, stepping out of your comfort zone, and spreading kindness, are not just motivational buzzwords. They are powerful, transformative actions that anyone can take to lead a more meaningful, purposeful life.